up. Be riding, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
St. Louis Cardinals.
So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, it's Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That catches the zone for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon. Line drive, caught. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Mookie Betts in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. Puts it away for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Now here is Brendan Donovan.
St. Louis, Second baseman.
Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he was born in Germany. Outside corner for a strike. Fought off foul. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Mason Wynn stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. That's outside, and that's ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Wynn, the base runner at first with one out. Swings and chases a low one there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
High in the air, out to right. Call. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Batting fourth. First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Cards are kept quiet through one. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Dodgers,
And now
left fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Gray back to work. That
Nope,
one
that's off the
missed.
plate.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-0. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's even up. Right side, hard hit. On to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. And the sweeper misses. That's in there. And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
No score here in the second. Just missed. This one popped up. And Arenado makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 straight.
2 outs, base is empty. And 1-2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in St. Louis, here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman,
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Late swing, fouled off. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. And James Kingsley says he won a round. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Slider misses outside.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Glass now, ready and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground, out to short. Bats up with it. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jordan.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ivan Herrera stands in now, looks at that one inside. Splits the plate. That's strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Outside. 2-2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Up and in, and the count is filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. And that one clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that is out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So one left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Busch Stadium, top half of the third inning, and now the right fielder, Alex Call. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Left field, Nootbaar hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Top of the third. No score. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. The relay, and in there with a double off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, and fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Swing, and he popped it up. Contreras sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Freeman now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That clips a corner. Ball one there. That's a little bit low. The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For the Dodgers,
here's Betts. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That one outside. 1-1. Check swing, appeal to first, and he went around. Just enough that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Up the middle, win. They get the force, and that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in St. Louis as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. First pitch misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's in there at the knees. And that one a little below the knees. And the count 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Scott headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one gets past the catcher. Donovan into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
No outs. Runner on second. Now this is in the air down the line. Call sizes this one up, brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. So digging in, Lars Nootbaar.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. One now. Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Ground ball to the right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner out at first with one gone. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one upstairs, ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Two on, one out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fastball for a strike. Nootbaar over at second. Contreras at first. One gone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now it's going to be Jordan Walker. First time up was a pop out. That one fouled off. On the ground to the left. To second, Rojas. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2, and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shohei Ohtani. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That catches the outside corner, and that's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch misses. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Newt Barr on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here comes Max Muncy. He popped out his first time. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. With the tying run at the plate, top half of inning number 4. And ball 1. Squirts away a little bit. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
So the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Ivan Herrera. First pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott warming up as well. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 2-1. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glass now. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Now on the bump, Anthony Banda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Call under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Doubled in his first AB. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So the lineup flips over. Now up for St. Louis. Brent grounds one to short. Slings it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn, 1 for 2.
Mason Wynn.
Not close with that one. 1-0. Two outs. In the air, right side. Call on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the right fielder, Alex Call.
For the Dodgers.
The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Number 49. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Leahy also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher, because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
The batter now will be Will Smith. One down, base is empty. On the ground, and foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that misses. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. And a foul ball. Smith leads off first with one away. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. Relay throw to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the grab, and that is that. But they push across one run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for Los
Back now to
Angeles.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lars Nootbaar digs in now.
Left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson.
Here's Contreras now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour, so the ball isn't exactly jumping. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at first, one away. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan.
So up next, Jordan Walker. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. A walk, and he's also singled. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 49.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Betts in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. And that's down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many
Now
highlight reel
batting,
plays you
left
make if you
fielder,
can't execute the
Teoscar
small stuff,
Hernandez.
just like we saw.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's outside. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now for the
Angeles.
bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
66.
Tanner Scott.
And we all know
Scott.
about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for the
Leadoff
Cardinals,
St.
Pedro
Louis,
Pajes.
Actor Pedro Pajes.
Fouled off left side. Foul ball there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 straight.
Line to left. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
II.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The count 2-1.
Ball 3. 3-1.
And there's ball
Thank you,
4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here goes the runner. Strike in there.
No ball.
Throw there. Safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Betts brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. The Cards leave one, and the score stays 3-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, JoJo Romero.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here comes Max
Leading off
Muncy.
for the Dodgers, third baseman Max Muncy.
And downstairs, Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
No, that's a ball.
Here's a chopper to short. Win. Sends it to first.
Yep, he's out.
One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still
Now
important
batting,
to execute it to
center fielder,
perfection.
Kike
This game is a
Hernandez.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips into dirt. The Cards leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
3-1.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, right fielder
Alex Call will hit next. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play.
Now
That's a team at bat right there.
catcher,
Nice job
Will
of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Fly ball down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
So it's their last chance in this one. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That
1-0.
misses, and it's 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Contreras has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Lo que te espera.